What's up, guys? It's Autobot Mike 18 here with another news update regarding Transformers 4. Now, guys, I'm sure most of you know that we've been getting a lot of Transformers 4 updates, and you know me, I'm a big fan of Transformers. I cannot wait until the fourth film comes out, so as long as I keep seeing these updates online, as long as we still are getting, all these, all this little bit of news regarding the movie, I will be making videos and talking about these updates in those videos. So, guys, you know me, come to my channel to see any updates regarding Transformers 4. So, I got another update for you guys. Over the last 2 weeks, we've been getting a lot lately. I don't know why, but apparently we've been getting a lot. Some from Michael Bay. We just got one from Glenn Morshower. So in this video, I'm on TFW2005.com. And the title of this post that I found on the website is Michael Bay Talks Transformers 4. Peter Cullen is returning as Optimus Prime. Okay, guys, so I'm going to read the article to you. You can find this article at TFW2005.com. I recommend that you highly check out this site in case you want to get any updates regarding Transformers 4. Also, I will most likely leave a link to this article in the description part of this video. Also, if you guys want to see me talk about Glenn Morshower, the Glenn Morshower news, that he's coming back for 4 and 5, Transformers 4 and 5, and the filming will begin in December. This video should already be on YouTube. If it's not on YouTube yet, then it will be soon. But I'm not going to talk about that in this video. In this video, I'm going to talk about Michael Bay's answers to some questions from the Huffington Post. So, let me start reading the article, guys. It says... if my voice starts to go, it's because I've been, talking a lot all day. I'm sorry about that, guys. Anyway, it says, more Transformers 4 news pouring in. Michael Bay recently spoke with the Huffington Post and revealed that the series will pick up where it left off in Chicago, with Peter Cullen back as the voice of Optimus Prime. Mr. Bay also addressed the #1 question people ask about him these days concerning the Transformers franchise, which is, why is he returning for Transformers 4? That's a really good question. Okay, so the Huffington Post interviewed Michael Bay. Their first question was, why do you want to do it? I was under the impression that you were done after Transformers 3. Michael Bay's answer was, I thought I was done. Then the ride came out, in parentheses at Universal Studios Hollywood, and the 2.5-hour lines. And then you're thinking, oh my god, someone's going to take this over. And you start doing a lot of soul searching. Like, okay, I'm about to do a little movie, Pain and Gain, and the studio says that they want to restart the franchise. And someone could come in here and screw it up, So I'm thinking that if I do this last one, we set it on a new footing, we could change a lot of things, but we keep the history of the 3 in place. But we broaden it so it can be set up and be carried on. It would have a better chance for survival, I guess, He was also asked another question. So with the plot of Transformers 4, it's not like the other 3 movies didn't happen. It's not a reboot. Michael Bay says, no, we're basically taking from the history of where it was, or where we left it in Chicago, and we're going to carry it on from there. Next question from Huffington Post, the final one in this article. I spoke to Peter Cullen at Comic-Con earlier this year. He said he doesn't know if he's going to be back as the voice of Optimus Prime or not. He'll be back, right? And Michael Bay simply says, of course, of course. Okay, guys, so there's the news update. Now, it also says right here in this article, you can read the entire interview at Huffington Post, and there's a link right here. You could click on. I'm not going to click on it, guys. I don't want to run out of time. In the video, I'm not going to go on that website, but I don't know if I'll leave a link to Huffington Post in the description part of this video. I'm not sure yet, but anyway, when you guys read this article, you can just click on it yourselves if you want. But anyway, we learned really 2 big things. Well, actually, really 1 big thing as to why involving an update for Transformers 4. First off, the thing that stands out the most in this article is Peter Cullen coming back as the voice of Optimus Prime. Now, that really, to me, is not news. Everybody knew that Peter Cullen would be coming back to voice Optimus Prime. Peter Cullen has voiced Optimus Prime, I believe, in literally everything Transformers related. He voiced him in the 80s cartoon, which I never even watched, but I know he did. He voiced him in the first 3 Transformer movies. He voiced Optimus in Transformers Prime. So, of course, why wouldn't Peter Cullen come back unless, he was busy or something like that. But you know what? No. Peter Cullen, I know him. Of course he would come back to do the voice of Optimus Prime. Nobody else in this entire world, I don't think, can do a better voice than he has for Optimus Prime. I mean, and it's amazing. Peter Cullen, he's getting older, but he still can make Optimus's voice sound, like it did back in 2007, or I've even heard it back in the 80s show. Like, I've seen it, like, on a clip on YouTube or something like that, and it sounded really, it sounded like the same, like it did, kind of like it did in the Transformers live-action movies, and even like it did in Transformers Prime. So, I am really glad that, it's definitely confirmed, according to Michael Bay, that Peter Cullen is coming back as Optimus. As voicing Optimus. I mean, but in a way, I mean, did I really need to even, go into detail about talking about that? No, not really, because, we all knew that Peter Cullen would come back. Now, I don't know if he's coming back for 5, but it's most likely he's coming back for 4, and if they're shooting 4 and 5 back-to-back, most likely Peter Cullen will come back and do 5 as well. Now, the other big thing that I do like that Michael Bay answered in this interview from Huffington Post, people asked him, why are you coming back? Now, remember this, guys. Michael Bay, after he did Transformers Dark of the Moon, he said, you know what, I'm not coming back for Transformers 4. I'm done with the franchise. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm done. I've had it. I've done the first 3. That's it. I'm done. But that changed. Really, a couple months ago, he said he's coming back. He's going to be the director, and he's going to make 4. But he also said he was not going to do 5. He was going to stop it at 4. Now, he said it right in this article. He did not want anyone to screw it up, and I'm very glad that he came back for that exact reason. Because I seriously do not think that there is anyone, I don't know if there's any director that can do another Transformers movie as good as Michael Bay has. When I mean as good as Michael Bay, I mean with tons of, epic fights and explosions. I mean, Michael Bay, I really love the Transformers movies. I mean, he did them perfectly, in my opinion. People think differently. People hate the Transformers movies. Well, you know what? I love them all. So, of course, I'm glad he's coming back to do 4 and 5. And I'm glad, to just do 4, not 5. It hasn't been confirmed if he's doing 5. He said he's not going to do 5, but you know what? That can change. I seriously, deep down, think he will come back to do a 5. I mean, he said he's not going to do, he said he's not going to do 4, but he's doing 4. He said he's not going to do 5, but you know what? He's probably going to most likely come back and do 5. My hopes will be let down if he doesn't do a 5th, but you know what? I'm still going to be glad he came back at least to do a 4th, because I'm glad that he is coming back to do 4 for that specific reason of not wanting anyone else to mess up the franchise. Because that's what I seriously think would have happened. If someone else would have came back to direct 4, I seriously think someone would have messed it up. I don't know if I could pick... Maybe Steven Spielberg wouldn't have messed it up. I mean, I don't know. I'm not good with picking directors like that. I'm not good like that. So, but I seriously think that Michael Bay will do, a perfect 4, of course. He did the first 3 perfectly. Yes, I loved all 3. I even love Revenge of the Fallen. A lot of people hate it. I don't care. I love Revenge of the Fallen. I seriously am very excited for the fact he is coming back, and I love how he said that he doesn't want anyone else to screw it up. I mean, that's the thing about him. He's dedicated to the franchise. I mean, he stuck with it for this long. I mean, he could have just made 1 left, but I am very glad that he's continuing to stick with the franchise, and he's going to do 4. Now 5, most likely we're going to get a new director, but it could be possible that he's going to come back for 5. He also said something that really stood out that I'm going to just mention really quickly. Something that stood out in this article. He's going to do this final one. He says he's going to do the last one. I mean, we don't know. He's probably going to do 5. He says, we set it on a new footing. He's going to change a lot of things. Obviously, like, a lot of things are not going to be similar to what they were with the first 3 movies. He keeps the history of the first 3, in place, related to Transformers 4, and he wants to broaden the Transformers 4 so it can be carried on by new directors. You know what, I like that statement. Judging by that statement, most likely he's not going to come back for 5. You know what, as long as he comes back for 4, I'm just glad to at least see him come back for 4. It would be, an even bigger success if he comes back for 4 and 5. But, you know what, I'm happy with just 4. So what do you guys think of this news? Peter Cullen coming back as Optimus. I'm sure you guys already knew. That was, that was just predetermined. That was already going to happen. And what do you think of Michael Bay's statement saying, talking about how he was dedicated and he wanted to he didn't want to see anyone else mess up the franchise, and that would be devastating to have someone else come in and then they just mess up his work. He built up, he made us fall in love with the Transformers from the first 3 movies. Why would our love go downward, because of the 4th? I mean, it would just be ruin the franchise. So I like what he's doing. So guys, let me know what are your thoughts about this little update about Michael Bay and Transformers 4. Let me know in the comments. Also, if you want to see this video about Glenn Morshower talking about Transformers 4 and 5, it should already be on my channel. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye.